Hi there, and welcome to the Citrus Twist Kids channel. Natalie with you today to show you a few ideas on how to use the new Life Crafted album with the Fresh Start kit that is the January 2019 kit. And the beauty of this album is that it fits a standard TN page, which makes a layout come together in no time. So for this, I am going to use, like I said, the main kit, which is the Project Life kit, if you want to call it. And I'm also going to use a few of the add-on stamps. Now, for the main focus of this layout, it's going to be the 3x8 card. And for that, I'm also printed a picture of my daughter. She just turned 16. And since the kid talked about fresh starts, I thought it was a great place to document this picture. Now, what I want to do is I want to build onto the title. I love the fact that it says Be Fiercely You. So I'm going to use the add-on stamp to add the word Find Your Fire. Because if you know my daughter, she has a zest for life. You guys will be surprised. So what I've done outside of camera is I've actually I actually built a tag. And I added all my journal lines using my typewriter. Now all I'm going to do is use some double-sided tape to create a pocket behind the page. And all I'm doing is adding double-sided tape. Just kind of think of creating a little frame around that is going to hold the tag together. And once I have that ready, I'm going to actually glue a piece of vellum right behind the picture. I don't want to add lots of color because I want to keep that frame of the 3x8 card as the main color. That's why I transformed the picture to black and white. It's also my preference. I love black and white photography. So I just want to take advantage of that. Now, all I'm going to do is add a piece of string to the tag just to make it easier for the viewer to pull the card in and out. And that's about it. But before I glue it onto my 3x8 card, I'm going to make sure that I glue the 3x8 card onto the piece of cardstock that I have there. And what that cardstock is the back of one of the layouts. And if you are a subscriber to the Life Crafted Kit, not on the shop, we have an area where we have workshops. And they're free for the subscribers. And this is one of the, not this one, but I'm using the back of one of the layouts that I created for the workshop. So if you're a subscriber, check them out because there's some great ideas also from Candace there. So all I'm doing right now, back to the layout, sorry. So all I'm doing right now is just going to start decorating or embellishing. And the beauty of this is that you can add chipboard. Sometimes when we use TN, it's a little bit restricted on adding bulk, but having the album makes it super easy to add a lot of nice embellishments. In this case, chipboard. So I'm using this one that comes in the kit that says Hustle Hard Girl. And I thought it was great for my 60-year-old girl. And I'm also going to add some of the vellum tape that also has the same color of the card. And then I wanted to build on that title. So I'm bringing the This Is Life stamp and it says something, the magic of new beginnings. So I thought that was great for the title. Now, when I see a dandelion seed flying on the sky, I think of wishes. And the This Is Life stamp set has some dandelions, seeds flying. So I used a few of them, just kind of frame the picture a bit and to guide your eye. And then I'm just gonna add another sticker and a little heart. I'm going to use a stamp for this just to create kind of a visual triangle to guide your eyes through the picture. And that's pretty much it. Super simple. Like I said, having the small album makes it so easy to put layers together. So much you can do with this album. And if you hold on, you're going to see right now some of the close-ups. And I'm going to show you another layout that comes super easy using some of the stamps and also the Fresh Start kit. So I'm coming back up. Hey there, and I'm back. So this time around, I want to show you again. Like I said, I'm documenting my kids, my family, and this album. And one of the things that happened a few weeks ago was my son got a haircut. And trust me, he had really long hair. So that was a major plus for us. And I had this idea that I want to give you an idea of how to create a layout on a traveler's notebook, one single page, one page layout. Super simple to come together. For this, I am actually, because this layout is going to sit right next to the one of my daughters, I'm going to use a paper that kind of has the same tones, the same colors, just so you don't see that much of a clash. So I'm using this teal or really light blue that has these white polka dots on it, and I'm going to cut it to fit into the TN. Now, I don't want to keep a square boxes. I think I have already a lot of square and a lot of angles on the left-hand side of this spread, so I'm going to use a circle. And I cut the picture of my son using a circle guide around 2.5 inches because it fits nicely in the center of the page. And then I added a white piece of cardstock around it just to create a frame. So there's a separation with the paper. Now I'm gonna use the new Spencer Alphas. You can find them in the shop. They're in the stamp section, and these are great. A perfect stamp to use in this kit. Bold. There's two types of them. There's the bold outline, the bold stamp, and also the outline. So it's really is a stamp that you want to have in your arsenal or your stash. So what I'm going to use, I'm going to use a combination of both the stamps. I'm going to use the bold ones to stamp the word new, and then I'm going to use the outline to stamp some of the letters onto another one of the pattern papers. And I'm going to introduce this lime green, kind of yellowish tone, because I want to bring some life into this layer. So all I'm going to do is use the outline and some black ink just to stamp the word look. And then I'm going to fussy cut each one of the letters, and then I'm actually going to glue them, try to follow the circle around the picture. So you're going to see right now, all I'm doing is stamping them. And this stamp is actually super easy to fussy cut because it actually has clean lines. So it makes it easy to create a title using lots of pattern paper. If that's the way you want to go, trust me, I've done it before in a traveler's notebook. I'll be doing it and also in a layer. You're going to see it coming out in the end of the month. So super easy, and it's something you want to try. It's going to add a lot of life into your layer. So all I'm doing right now is I'm just going to fussy cut the letters. Once I have them in place, then I pretty much have an idea like where I want everything situated. Like I said, I want this to be the main focus of the layer, but I'm not going to put it right on the center. I'm going to put it a little bit to the top of the page. Once I have everything situated, I'm actually going to use black ink to stamp the word new. I wanted something that was going to be bold. I wanted something that was going to balance the yellow of the bottom of the word look, I think. So I think black is going to balance the picture on the bottom of the bottom letters. Now, since if you have a question about brand new stamps, one of the things that I've come to realize is if you use an eraser on a brand new stamp, it actually stamps nicely. So I actually, before I use it, I use an eraser just to kind of clean. It comes with a little film, and that takes away the film and makes it easy to ink and use. So I'm like right now, all I'm doing is using the picture as a guide to stamp the word new, kind of form the arch on the follow the circumference. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a bit of foam adhesive behind the picture because I want it to pop. And like I said before, this is the beauty of having this kit, this album, is that now you can use a lot of embellishments, and I mean like bulky embellishments to decorate your pages, which you can do that much in a traveler's notebook because of the format. And then after I'm done with the picture, I'm just gonna go ahead and glue the letters. Following the circle, I'm gonna use the letters that I have fussy cut. Now that I have that done, I think that those empty spaces between the word new and look, I need to add some stamping just to create the illusion of the circle. So the beauty of Citrus Twist Kit stamps is that they're like butter. So you can easily bend them to create the arch. And that's what I do. And I'm using the TN stamp and also the stamp that comes included in the main kit. And the only thing is I miscalculated the start new. So I had to fudge a little bit, and I added one of the stamps from the This Is Life that says I knew. That's the only thing that kind of bugged me a little bit because I miscalculated the distance of the start new. But that's it, super simple. Like I said, the stamps can easily be bent a bit to create the circumference. Now to add the journal of this page, I'm going to use one of the little tags that comes in the kit. These are the cuttable labels, sorry, no stamps, labels that come in the kit. And I'm just adding a few lines of journal that talk about how glad I was that he got a haircut. And I'm just going to glue it right into place. And then I'm going to create kind of a triangle or a repetition in this case in this page. And since I'm using that label and it's kind of rectangular, I am going to bring in some rectangular elements. For this, I am bringing one of the vellum tape stickers, and I'm just going to glue it onto more vellum. And I wanted to keep the transparency of the vellum, but I wanted to make it a little bit hard, a little bit sturdier, I can say. So all I did is glue it to a piece of vellum, fussy cut it, and then I'm gluing it with some glue dots, so you won't be able to see them. Then I'm going to glue the label right at the bottom of the word look. And you're going to see that I'm going to pull a little heart of the same color as the letters that I created. And then I'm going to add a little bit of foam adhesive just to pop the heart. But I think the word look, since I'm using, like I said, I'm thinking of repetition, I'm thinking of the rectangular shape, I'm going to use one of the word stickers. These are the ones that come also in the kit, and I'm adding some foam adhesive behind it just to have a prop, and that's pretty much it. You're gonna see there's the repetition of the shape and also the color, and that's about it. It goes into my little page protector and it goes into my album. Super simple, and I hope you try it. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me. I'll be more than willing to give you a hand with anything. And I'm just gonna give you a quick look of how the two layouts together look like. Like I said, very different, very simple to put together. And like one of the reasons why I kept the left hand side layout really simple is so that they don't stand out or clash against each other. Love how this turned out. I hope you try it. As always, you can contact me. Don't forget to check Citrus Twist Kits to get everything that I have used. Everything comes from the shop. And I hope to see you soon. Take care, guys.